Hey, it's me again, and welcome back to Stoneblock 3. We are in the home stretch. All we really have left to do is to make the Singularities. So, gotta make quite a few things, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get them all done in a single episode. So I expect this to be a two-parter at the very least. I'll try to get a lot of these done, but what's helpful is not all of these are gonna be all that bad, because some of them, like the palette and brush, you can actually duplicate them with the EMC, so it's actually not gonna be that bad. You only really need to make it one time, but of course, some of these are gonna be a little bit more difficult. But now, before we get into the Singularities, we need to make the thing that we need in order to make the Singularities, which is the neutron compressor. So we're gonna need quite a few neutronium ingots. How many neutron? Okay, so we got 10,000 bottles of neutrons, so that's pretty good. I also need like a block. Don't I have a block? Is it in my inventory? It is. I have a neutronium block in my inventory. Let's make just a few. Oh man, it's all gone. That's all it took. Okay, but 1,000 neutronium nuggets is actually a lot though. And gone. 2 stacks of neutronium ingots. Okay, give me iron blocks. Okay, give me like a stack. I'm pretty sure we're only gonna need like one of this thing, this neutronium compressor. We're gonna need some redstone, and then you want me to make some hoppers. How many? Just 3. And then we need those crystal matrix blocks or ingots. Is that what they're called? Crystal matrix ingot. Then we shall make the crystal matrix ingot. Now I'm going to make a few of these. I have 1.5 million emeralds. And the reason why that's the case is because I set up a few emerald chickens in between episodes. It's because I knew that I'm going to be needing a lot of EMC coming up. Because there is a nether star singularity, which needs 2,000 nether stars. That's going to be a lot of EMC. So I'm gonna get a lot of these stacked up. Emeralds, I'm pretty sure, are the strongest way of getting EMC, or at least through the chickens mod. Let's start making these crystal matrix ingots, shall we? And we can pretty much just let that go for a bit because we're gonna be needing those anyway. So we got all the stuff for the neutronium compressor now. Oh, I have to get rid of all this, don't I? Never mind, it got rid of it for me. Okay, neutronium compressor. How does this work? And why don't I just put this with all of this stuff? So neutronium compressor. So I imagine I just put everything in there and it works. Now the first one is the processing tier 2, and that isn't that bad if it weren't for the latex. Oh, acacia wood is the best, apparently. Interesting. Do we have an acacia tree? We should have space for this guy, like right here, right? All right, thank you. You know what? You can stay there. You can stay there forever. Okay, whistles. Okay, whistles. Whistles, go away. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I have to replace all of these with acacia logs. Nope, there you go. So that should give 12. I'm just gonna say that that's better. Maybe that will be enough. I guess we're not gonna get this done very quickly unless I set up another, which I guess that's not that bad to set up, so why don't we just do that? And there we go. So that should all be working. Now we're at 22,000. Okay, so maybe we can be making that singularity. I think I'll wait to do that. And if I need to make more, I'll probably be doing that off camera. So what's this next one? Balloon singularity. We need tough fabric, which needs industrial hemp, which I can put this into the phyto grow chamber. We have some industrial hemp seeds, so this will work, right? Very slowly. So if I put in some upgrades, maybe. Is it going to be better? How much faster? Not fast at all. How many balloons are we gonna need? 720. These make 2. Oh, we're gonna need a lot. Okay, I think we have to set up multiple phytogenic insulators, aren't I? So what that means, I'm gonna need aqueous accumulator. So this guy right here. You don't have any bronze. That's lovely. You make me bronze. Thank you. So that's this guy. All right, make me a little bit of an area. Okay, you there. Let's do like this. Let's do like this and this and this and this and this. Let's have input on top like this, and then just have the pipes go up here. There we go. So now it's getting water. It's gonna look ugly. But it's what I got. Not running out of water, but we'll see once we start expanding our operations a bit how you start to feel about that. So we're gonna need these to come out on the bottom. This setup is so bad. Can these supply themselves? It doesn't seem like they can. Unless... I can just have these guys take it in from behind. Yeah, I can just do it from here. I don't know why I didn't just do it from here the first time. Now, if I did this... Is the seeds going to go back in now? Oh? It is. Okay. We're at 100. So, okay, we just gotta let that one go. And then we'll get our singularity out of that one. What is this? Corrupted ingot. That is EMC. We're gonna be skipping all the EMC ones. So, Enderium block. That's EMC. Mob filter pet, that's EMC. Infused ender pearl, that's EMC. Mana steel. How many? Only 72. That's actually not bad at all. That's super easy. It's technically just EMC because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some ethereal fuel. And the way I'm gonna, it's only 8,000 EMC. That's actually insane. It costs the exact same as a diamond. All right, well, I think I can put some iron blocks in here now. I think that's enough. I have a feeling that that is going to be enough. That's what I need. I only need like a stack, basically. So that's enough for one singularity. Yeah, that's not gonna be hard at all. Yeah, so that's basically one done. And why don't we show how this machine works? So I just throw this in here. Okay. And I just throw the rest in there. And okay, so that, okay, it's super easy. So we can make a few of these. Yep, not much of an issue. Okay. That's a quest completed. The mana steel. Oh yeah, each and every one of these is its own little thing. Okay, so that's mana steel. So we can do that. Mob soul singularity. That's another one that we can do. How many mob souls do we have? We got enough for a couple. And I guess while we're talking about this, over here I've replaced the mob slaughter factory with a mob crusher. What this does is it allows us to actually keep the mob drops, like you see here. We can get some mob souls from here and all this other stuff, but it also allows us to store some essence. We're gonna need this experience essence for another one of the singularities that we're gonna be making. But real quick, let's get this guy out of the way. So let's put the singularity in here and let's just make this guy. It's nice that some of these I'm just gonna be able to make. Can I clear this somehow? Okay, we're gonna need to make a few more of these. Oops, that's all right. Forgive me for making this mistake. Let's throw this in. Let's make 2 more again. So, put that in, put this in. Is that too much? That was too much. There we go. 2 mob soul singularities. We're getting some set up for some of these singularities, but we're not going to be able to finish every single one. Okay, we can ignore that one. This one's also EMC. We can ignore that one. Nitro crystals. Now, this one's weird because there's no way to automate this is the problem. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that one manually, which kind of stinks. Maybe if I find a way to automate that, maybe I'll show that one off. So, node overclocker. That is EMC. Okay, palette and brush. EMC. Polonium pellets. This is fluoride dust with polonium and seed oil. Oh, I guess it's just anything. What is polonium? Water and nuclear waste. Okay, how do I make nuclear waste? Oh, hello there. So it's fission fuel. The way you make that is with reprocessed fissile fragment, which is a plutonium pellet, which is okay, we did a little bit of a circle. We need an isotopic centrifuge for uranium hexafluoride, which needs hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide in the chemical infuser. To make hydrofluoric acid, we're gonna need fluorite block and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is... okay, we just need sulfur dust. Okay. Fluorite block. I think we actually have fluorite, and that's EMC. What else was it? So, Yellow cake uranium. Okay, which is a uranium nugget in the enrichment, or ingot in the enrichment chamber. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need a few things, starting with, I guess, the machines that we're gonna need to craft this thing for. So we need osmium. There we go. We got a few of that. Let's see. Which one is the redstone? That's diamond. That's empty. This is redstone. Please don't crash my game. I'm begging you. Just need one. Grab some emeralds. Although we're probably not gonna need to do anything crazy for these basic control units. Honestly, with what's left over, might be enough. Nah. Let's make a few of these guys. There we go. So then we're gonna need these basic chemical tanks. Actually, that's a super easy recipe. So that's the chemical infuser. Then we're gonna need this isotopic centrifuge. So we're gonna need another chemical tank. And then we're gonna need these elite or ultimate control units, which needs an elite control unit, which needs an advanced control unit, which we can make. So advanced control unit, real quick, let's do a little bit of this action. Give me the elite one. We should be able to make that. Give me, the next one is the atomic. So we don't have these, which is refined obsidian. Let's make a few of these. Let's make a few, stop. Okay, thank you. When it comes to the EMC, it kind of makes all this stuff super easy. This probably will take a lot longer. Probably a whole lot longer if I didn't have EMC. All right, make me some atomic alloys. You see how long it took me to make that thing? I don't even need to upgrade the machines at all. I can just make one, throw it in there, and make an insane amount. Okay, give me the ultimate control units. Okay, so now we can make this guy. Isotopic centrifuge. Remind me, so we need polonium. But we also need a pressurized reaction chamber. So you need steel. Throw this there. That's gonna give me enriched iron. I put another coal in there. Run it through again, and that gets me steel. Yes? Enriched iron. Okay, well, stuff's happening. Steel grit. And then I just throw this in here, right? Steel ingot. Throw this in here. Okay, that should be good. So that leaves us with dynamic tank. Then we need the chemical tanks. I thought I made these. I guess I was going crazy. And an enrichment chamber. Super easy to make. Boom, boom. That's a pressurized reaction chamber. Uranium hexafluoride. Put that in here. We need to make a chemical dissolution chamber. So we need more refined obsidian. All right, make me some of these, please. All right, thank you. 2 more of these basic chemical tanks. Thankfully, they're not that expensive. And boom. I do it like this. It'll work. Well, it's filling up. Okay. And do something like that. Hopefully it works. It's working. What is it on? Extra. Okay. So we can make the fluorite. Actually, we already have a pretty good amount of it. Boom. 25 blocks. So I put this here. This works. Okay, that made us 9,000 hydrofluoric acid. Okay. Now, I need to get this somewhere else. Now this is a bit awkward now, isn't it? Maybe I need these pressurized stuff. Okay. Will this work? Okay, there we go, because it was a fluid. It didn't like that. This is a fluid tank. Okay, so maybe we do need the chemical tank after all. And we don't need to go too crazy up in here. So there we go, chemical tank. Put that there. So you're still not really outputting. I would like this to work. That would be nice. Oh, we're getting to an hour. I did like nothing. I did like nothing. Okay, so I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the episode here. I think in between episodes, I'm going to do a lot of research into how to automate a lot of these singularities, as well as figure out what in the world I'm supposed to do to automate this thing. Couldn't do too much done today. I had to get this episode done a little bit quick. And you know, we've been looking through a lot of these singularities. A lot of them aren't that bad because of EMC. But besides that, some of the ones that are taking a little bit longer, we'll have a lot more of a showcase. So that is going to be enough for this episode. So if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. If there's a game that you want to see me play, let me know, and I might just give it a go. And you haven't already, subscribe to your bro. And hey, thank you so much for watching. See ya!